Well, it was a pretty sharp start there by Malvaleto, but that we have come to expect. And again, Mike, she's trying to do what she did in the quarters and in the semis.
And, well, the only difference this time to her right is this lady, of course, Justina. And just once Justina gets the momentum, once she builds up that pace, and then she'll start running. It's not the textbook sliding forward with the skis, it's just running on skis, and that's hyper tempo, a huge amount of energy, but it will take her to the front.
And remember, she was in the quarters and in the semis blitzing the other contenders in their respective races by 4 to 5 seconds. I mean, she was way ahead, and I'm sure that the tactics will be exactly the same.
But look at Malvaleto, look how she's sliding the skis forward, the energy saving there from Malvaleto, it's huge. You're talking 5% saving rather than just the aggressive running, but Justina, she is so strong.
Heidi Weng in second place there, Malvaleto. Just could be interesting. Heidi Weng coming up there. There's Keegan Randall on her own on the right hand of the two tracks there, coming round the long way. So far, no problem for Randall.
No problem at all. And you just sense that Heidi Weng has got a survival strategy. Just stick with, no matter what the pain, stick with Justina and I'll be all right for the final. She has got such a great tempo. It's working so far. Justina's surprised that someone's still with her.
Yeah, and it's interesting because Shapovalova was doing that role in the quarterfinals and semis, but now seemingly can't do it. And Heidi Weng is saying, okay, I'm 9 years younger, I'm rising up, I've got plenty of confidence, my season is going terrifically well. She's going to get a great reception in Oslo come the weekend for the women's 30. Although we haven't had the announcement of the teams yet, but there is Heidi Weng just trying to stay with Justina. Justina actually gliding very well.
Interesting, she's got great technicians, whack technicians, has Justina, and they've done a great job there because Heidi was tucked in behind. Technically, she should have been staying with ease behind Justina.
And there for Finland, it's Malvaleto going through Shapovalova, still Keegan Randall a long way back, and I can't see those back markers getting to Justina. It's all about whether Heidi Weng can do something miraculous here. And Heidi Weng, well, the great thing about her is I'm sure she respects Justina, but not too much.
And on home snow with all these spectators, she's a showgirl as Heidi Weng. She will try so hard to make this happen, and I think she might do it in the final 10, 20 meters.
So here on the far side, Heidi Weng, and she tries to lift the tempo, as does Justina. Justina wants these 100 points. She wants to be on the roll of honor in Drammen, and running is Heidi Weng, but there's nothing she can do. This is the most powerful engine when it's on form, and Justina going. Here comes Heidi Weng, just still trying. There, Justina goes again. Fantastic. She finds that extra gear. She was tired of the World Championships, but clearly she's recovered because she's punched this out here, and she takes the Drammen victory. 100 points. Heidi Weng, superb in second place. Østberg taking third for Norway. Shapovalova, Randall, Malvaleto all run out of it. And look at the time, 3:14.3.
Wasn't that interesting, David? Justina was still going for these long, rangy double pole, and all the time Heidi Weng was catching up and passing her. And then it took her a little gear change to get back into the running, and it worked. So strong.
Well, what a cracking women's final there, and congratulations to Justina Kowalczyk, finishing the season strongly and now absolutely certain of taking the World Cup, no matter what happens in Stockholm at the next sprint, no matter really what happens in Oslo or indeed in Falun. Her cushion is big enough, and they all do absolutely deserve that lap of honor.
They do, and I like the way that there's a lot of respect from the Norwegians to Justina, and so there should be. She's such an amazing athlete.
Now we're coming to the men's final, and we're just looking for confirmation of who is actually lined up after a questionable result board on our computers. No news from the FIS in terms of disqualifications or anything like that at the moment. I'll be astonished if they are excluded, the likes of Cologne. Now, there's confirmation of the women's final. And 100 points to Kowalczyk, Heidi Weng 80, Østberg. Østberg, that's very good for her to finish in third place. Well, it'd be good to hear from Justina. I just hope somebody asks her a challenging question for a change.
Justina Kowalczyk, congratulations. First victory in Drammen. You stayed quite in front to stay away from trouble. Was it the plan?
Yeah, this was the plan. We have a really good up here in the start, and yeah, I was trying to be so fast there.
Heidi Weng was coming very close in the last uphill. Very confident you can make it.
Yeah, but I was seeing in the television that I'm fierce.
You also secured the overall World Cup. Was it easier for you to ski today?
Yeah, it's much nicer when you know that World Cup is yours, but still you must have the focus before every race.
Thank you very much and congratulations to the victory.
Thank you.
Yeah, so a very nice moment. As I said, the cushion advantage was there. She's taken the World Cup. She's defended the title, and that's really good news. Now, just concentrating on this. Now, there you can see all the right people who we thought should be there are there. And so apologies for the scare, but it really mystified us and clearly was a computer glitch on our commentary box computer. So here we go. Well, this is what we wanted, Mr. Michael Dixon. We wanted Mr. NORTHUG, we wanted Mr. KRIUKOV, and we've got POLTORANIN now. POLTORANIN, NORTHUG, absolutely important that they get points here, big points to close up on Dario Cologna. It's also interesting that Gianluca Cologna, the younger brother of Dario, is here with a chance to actually stop them getting 100 points.
That is very interesting, and on paper he's the, well, third highest rank in the qualifying, but it doesn't say much when it comes to the final. And Kristian Dahl, good to see him back. He's done nothing wrong. He comes through in the last 50 metres when it matters most.
And there is Gianluca. You've also, of course, got Øystein Pedersen for Norway in here, so 50% of the field is Norwegian. But he inevitably makes the headlines, but it really is crucial in the World Cup. 123 points behind Dario Cologna. That's Petter Northug, and if he won this, he'd be just 23 behind with the Norway 50 freestyle mass start coming up on the weekend.
Amazing. POLTORANIN, he had to go the long way around at the top or around the back of the church. If he gets his strategy a little sharper, he could put himself in the lead, or at least stay with the athletes who have opted for no wax, no kick wax under their base. One just double poling as fast as he can. He blocks POLTORANIN's way.
And that's not the only time he did that. Exactly the same in the semi-final, but KRIUKOV shoulder to shoulder with him on the far side. And then 23, Øystein Pedersen going in there. The man in black is Gianluca Cologna. And now at the back, Kristian Dahl. But Pedersen, don't be surprised. Dahl came very, very late in the semi-final. So he's going to try and conserve his energy as much as possible early on.
And look at the change from KRIUKOV. He, for two of this finals, he double poled only with skating skis. Now he's back on his classic skis, so he's using his legs, and I think he's done the right thing, because this is his strength. The long reach, a dynamic move. NORTHUG, just pure arm power. And that's what I said last time. POLTORANIN was caught a little sleeping here, but he got his track craft right, and he's got those 5-6 meters that he needs. He really needs this space now.
So Petter Northug, KRIUKOV, Gianluca Cologna, and it's Indian file at the moment, isn't it? Look at this, and POLTORANIN leading the way, then Peter, then Nikita.
Nikita with the kick wax, the grip wax on this time, so he won't glide quite the same as Petter Northug, or will he?
Well, POLTORANIN's really gone out to set out his case here, hasn't he? Confident, looking for yet another victory. He's only just behind Petter Northug in the overall World Cup standings, and now Northug just with the better glide at this moment, coming up towards POLTORANIN. But POLTORANIN, remember, has got a fierce finish.
He has, and he's got his leg power to get involved in that up climb or that uphill gradient finish. KRIUKOV is not out over and done yet, because remember, Northug is not on the wax skis.
Yeah, but POLTORANIN is, and POLTORANIN pulling away with, at the moment, Petter Northug. And the others not in this, and at the moment it's POLTORANIN. Now, can he hold it up here? Can KRIUKOV come back? So on the right of your screen, that's Petter Northug. On the left, it's POLTORANIN. Here goes Northug. Fantastic, unbelievable bowling power. Look at that. He's gone 4th, 5th, 6th gear, and he's gone straight from POLTORANIN. POLTORANIN trying to counter-attack, but Northug is remorseless. He's just gone away, and he's won this effectively in terms of a sprint by a country mile.
Amazing.
Look at that. That is just amazing. POLTORANIN is 2nd, KRIUKOV the world champion 3rd, and they really did finish in Indian file.
Northug is super special to have double poled you. There's only one man in the world doing it. He is so strong in his mind, in his upper body, to get away with 4 times around that course. Total respect for what he did there today. He's so focused.
You know, and he's really sent a warning now to Cologne. He sent another one earlier in the day when he said, I want the World Cup. And, you know, the way he's going, who's to say that he isn't going to eclipse the Swiss Tour de Ski champion and the World Cup leader?
When you see the fight he had there, and apparently out of breath, it certainly will put a little fear through Dario Cologne watching back home, I'm quite sure.
There's absolutely nothing that anybody could do about this, and look at this. And this is really good. I'm so pleased. Once upon a time he wouldn't have done this, but now he is. He's going round Market Square to say thank you with Øystein Pedersen and the Norwegian team all together there, the 3 of them, to appreciate the crowd and what they've brought to this. And he is their favourite. Marit Bjørgen may be Magic Marit, but I tell you what, when it comes to TV shows, newspapers, front page, back page, this is the man.
They did say do a lap of honour. They didn't actually mean the whole lap. I think they just meant the home straight honour, but, well, they're giving back to the spectators.
So, Petter Northug wins the Drammen sprint, and Justyna Kowalczyk wins the women's division and regains the World Cup title for 2013. Northug, now he's on the tail of Cologne.